I'm at this random party, just like I always fucking was. I'm at a random party. And remember I said fence breaking shit? I had a reputation for people thinking I broke everyone's fence. Bro, there was like 5 people always going, breaking fence. You're breaking another fence. So this is what happened one time. And this is where it started. You guys ready? This is where the rumor started. Wow, oddly enough. I'm at a fucking party. I'm in the backyard and I hear cops. And I'm like, yeah, people always say that. But I see the red and blue on the sides of the other houses. And I'm like, oh. I rush to the side of the fence and there's no gate. It's just a solid fence. I'm like, damn. All right. And there's like 7 dudes in front of me all hopping the fence. I'm like, I'm going to have to put my leg up. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I can't hop fences. I'm short as, you know what I mean? Especially back then. So I'm waiting for my turn for the fence. Waiting for my turn. And I get up. And as I get up, I prop myself up. I put my, like forearm down on the top plank that's horizontal. And I start pushing myself up. I get a foot on. And right when I get a foot on, I'm about to go over. And right when I get over, my foot slips. And I just do one of these. Here's the fence. I just pull Benny Rodriguez. I pull one of those, feet moving, and I was wearing Converse too, which made me feel cool, but he was wearing PF Flyers. Yeah. Anyway, I start flipping over and go, come on, dude, for real? What do you think I landed in? My whole body, entire body, on my back, landed in a rose bush. I broke that thing in the middle. Like I ripped the rose bush in pieces because my body went through it. But I landed in it, and I remember sitting there like, but I don't want to move. Like, oh my fucking God.
Might as well be a cactus.
Might as well be a cactus. I put my hand down below me and like throw my shoulder over and like roll out of it. And as I do this, like, oh, I don't know how much got on me, but it was like on my leg, but it wasn't so much my back. As I'm getting up and I'm like, oh, when you grab your pants and go try to pop them off. I do that one. And as I look up, there's like 3 cops right next to me. All with flashlights. Come on, come on, come on. And I'm like, oh, shit. And I start trying to run straight off the lawn. The guy's right here. The fence is behind me. The house is right there. I try to run this way, and the sidewalk's right there. And he looks at me. He's like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. He points it right at my face. I'm like, oh. And then he's like, come on, guys, party's over. Come on. Like in Superbad. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cops are here. That's how they were acting. Like, come on, motherfucker. Get out of the house. Yeah. I run. You guys know the fear of running down the street when you didn't bring the car from a party. All right. You say, anxiety came back? Exactly. So basically, this is what happened. I start running, and I see Sam's car, and Sam's in the car, so I automatically just go. Remember I said, I didn't know Sam was at this party. I run, like, boom, open Sam's door. I'm like, yo, I'm getting in your car. He's like, get it, close the door. And I'm sitting there, and his girlfriend's right there. His girlfriend's not very nice. But she's right there. She's a cheerleader, goody two-shoes kind of girl. And Sam's right there, and I'm like, this is crazy. He has tinted windows, so I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna sit in here. It's like a block away from the party, right? But there's a bunch of cars. It's not on. No cop's gonna come search it's a party. It's not a big deal. But to me, I can't be getting caught. I have sacks on me. And then his girlfriend just busts out this big sack of coke. And I had never seen anybody do coke besides little Preston's dad, Big Preston. But not anybody like, yo, let's do lines. I hadn't seen coke like that yet. I was 15. And I'm thinking, and then the first thing I think, like, you're like the head cheerleader, bitch. You do cocaine? But I didn't know about drugs like that yet. I just knew people did them. My mom and my dad used to do them, shit like that. I've seen drugs all the time, but it was weed for me. And everybody in the car just started, and then Mark, oh, what? Let me get one of those. I'm like, you do cocaine? It's like, wow. And then they all just did hella rails, and I'm sitting there just, I just like, this is going to get me in more trouble than being at that party. And then Sam started driving into town. I just hopped out and I just made my way home. Because, in high school, it's the biggest thing in the world to drop a at the house. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, I'll take you home. What are you doing? But in high school, it's like, bro, you know how much gas is? Mm-hmm. It's a whole different thing in high school. So that was the party. And that's when people started, oh, sorry. As I hit the rose bush and rolled out, I look up and the fucking whole fence comes down. So I forgot to mention that. The whole side fence on the ground. And I'm getting up and running. And everyone just started saying, I broke the fence. I got to school and everyone's like, yeah, Tom is breaking fences. I fell in a rose bush. I was on my back when I was rolling over and I saw the fence come down. What the fuck? Because at another party, real quick, because nothing to do police. At another party once, we were stuck in a backyard. We couldn't get out. The fence was hella big. And I remember this guy I knew and his girlfriend. His girlfriend was like almost crying. She was so scared to get caught by the cops. And I was all drunk and I was just doing weightlifting shit. I'm like, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. And I punched through one of the boards hella hard and I pulled the other one off. Mm-hmm. And right when I did, everybody started jumping the fence. I was like, I'm bleeding. I did it because you're about to cry. I was like, I ain't gonna let this girl cry. I ripped this guy's fence open real quick. And then everybody got mad at me because I did that. But I was like, I was trying to help this girl. Tom is breaking fences again. That's number 2. That's when everybody's like, oh, you really do break fences, huh? Fast forward to 11th grade. I'm in 10th or 11th grade. All these dudes are in college. I hung out with all the older kids. We talked about it. And I just them. I'm walking up to the house and I jump up on the fence. What's up? Just to them because, you know, they think it's a cop. Even though they're in college or some high school kids, we're all like around the same age, like within 3 years. And I remember Seabass and everybody, fence breaking ass Thomas. I'm like, you guys. As I go, you guys, the whole board comes off. Bam! Oh, shit. I smacked the shit out of myself right now. Hold on. Bah! Pops off and I fall with the whole fence board. I get up and look through the hole and everybody's dying. I was like, man, you guys. It's the first fence I break fences. It's the first time I broke the fence for real. And I just remember thinking, bro, you popped yourself right in the head with the board as they're calling you a fence breaker and you break the guy's fence as they say, no, I'm not. Perfect.